It's Magic the Vocabulary, where we talk about the vocabulary from Magic the Gathering. I want to talk about some of the minor slang that aren't necessarily on cards, but you hear a lot of people say when you're playing a game of Commander. If you ever hear somebody say that they're flooded, it means that they just keep drawing lands and their whole hand is lands, which means they can't really do much except for play lands on their turn. If somebody's top decking, that usually means they don't have any cards in their hand and they're just relying on whatever they draw off the top of their deck. If somebody goes in for an Alpha Strike, that means that they're just going to swing all of the creatures they have at somebody, usually for lethal. Lethal means you're attacking somebody to kill them. Some people like to talk about a cycle of cards, and a cycle of cards is just a set of cards that are printed that are mechanically or thematically very similar, but usually there's one for each color in the color pie. Dark Ritual is 1 black to get 3 mana, Lightning Bolt is 1 red to deal 3 damage, Giant Growth is 1 green mana to give something +3/+3, that's a cycle. He says that something has a big butt, that means that its toughness is really high. I personally like to say that if something has big biceps, its power is really high. If something you control ever has an ability that just hits somebody for 1 damage, people will say that that's a pinger. It's pinging everybody for 1 damage. We all love to shorten the word sacrifice to sack, so if you hear somebody say, oh, I'm going to sack this land and then do this, that's what they're doing. That ties directly into a sack outlet. If somebody has a sack outlet on board, it's something that they can use to frequently and reliably sacrifice things. If somebody plays a sweeper or sweeps the board, it's something that clears the board of pretty much everything. It's usually a board wipe. A combat trick is an instant or an ability that you can activate during combat to kind of change the outcome of the combat in a way people didn't expect. If a creature has no abilities, people will just call it a vanilla creature. Simple and delicious. What else would you like me to talk about? And don't forget to follow me, nerd!